We're all looking to save money these days, and one place we can definitely do it is in the grocery budget. Right now, joining us now with more is Josh Elledge, Chief Executive of thesavingsangel.com. Good morning.
Good morning, Heidi.
We're going to talk the best deals of this week coming up in the next hour. Right now, though, we're talking about how you can save money with your grocery shopping and savings rate. What do you mean by all this?
Well, right now, Americans aren't saving as much as we used to. In the 1960s, Americans actually saved 11% of their income. Now that has plummeted down to about 2.3% in the early 2000s. Now it's tipped up a little bit, but we're not out of the woods yet. We're actually up to about between 5 to 7%. However, right now, 40% of Americans have no emergency savings set aside at all, and 25% of Americans don't have any savings at all.
So you can be thinking of your food, is what you're saying here, as a savings of sorts for your family that you can use as a backup plan.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely, and I'll explain how that's so much easier. But the reason we don't save is because we've got so much in credit card debt. The average American family owes $2,200 in credit card debt, and so it can be very difficult when you're deciding how am I going to get ahead. And so what we did several years ago is we were going through our own spending plan, and we saw this. I saw this $700 a month that we were spending to feed our family of 5, and that's actually
still very good.
It is. The average family of 4 spends $709 a year, a month to feed their family, and that's over $8,500 a year to feed their family. That's a big ticket item in my opinion. And so.
And food's not negotiable. You have to have it.
Exactly, exactly. And so it isn't, the prices are negotiable, however, and you can, just simply by using the right coupons, the right sales, you can actually reduce that significantly, bring more food into your house like we did, and within a few short months, you can actually build a pantry full of food. Now, 3 months into our own food savings journey, we actually had a serious income loss. And because we had about $1,500 worth of food set aside, we were able to survive on that and be able to feed our family for about $100 a month during that time, and that allowed us to be able to get ahead. And so what I teach people now is you want to ideally shoot for a goal of having 6 to 12 months worth of food set aside. It sounds a lot more difficult than it actually is because it's so heavily subsidized by manufacturers and store sales if you've got the right information.
So if you buy them when they're buy one get one free or with the coupons, and there really are some long expirations on those so that you can be shopping out of your pantry on a regular basis and rotating.
Absolutely, Heidi. As long as you're mindful of expiration dates, and we teach all of that, how to manage a pantry. It's actually very easy. You can easily keep about 6 to 12 months of food on hand just in case, and that's the equivalent of having about $3,600 to $7,200 in the bank just in case. And again, if you're getting,
which is huge.
Oh, it is, absolutely. And if you're getting it for 60 to 90% off, you can see how much easier that is to do that as opposed to sticking all that cash in the bank. And in our, for our case, when we had our income loss, again, it was just like having cash in the bank. And so, you've got that set aside. Whether if we had a bad weather situation, or maybe you have a big auto bill, that you have to spend hundreds of dollars to fix your car. If it's not you, maybe it's a loved one, it's a family member, it's a neighbor who has a problem. You are ready to provide and be a giver, and there's no better feeling than being a giver.
All right, and we've got more information about this, savingsangel.com. We have it hooked up on our website, myfoxorlando.com. And Josh Elledge is going to be back here again in another hour to talk about how you can get started on this, the best deals this week at the grocery store, so you can start stocking up that pantry.
Free groceries this week.
Free groceries. We love the sound of that. Josh, thanks so much. We'll see you in a bit. Mike.
All right, thank you so much, Heidi.